and do it in 2 times. 1, shake it, and shake it. Again, do it 2 times. Shake, 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 and shake. Very good. So now, tap the shoulder of your seatmate and say, "Good morning." That's right. So, did you gain your energy now? Okay, very good. So now before you take your seat, you pick up some pieces of paper and arrange your chair properly. Okay, very good. So now, I'll be checking your attendance. Once I call your name, just raise your hand and say or express your feelings right now. If you're feeling happy, "I'm happy, teacher." If you're feeling sad, "I'm sad, teacher." If you're feeling hungry, just say, or "I'm sad, I'm hungry, teacher." I will going to recognize you as you are present for today. Okay, Stephen Gonzalez. Okay, happy, very good. Feb Padilla. Okay, happy. Very good. There's no absent. Meaning to say that you are all motivated to learn new things. Am I right, everyone? Okay, very good. So now, did I give an assignment right yesterday? So, can you pass it to the front? Okay, very good. So now, before we proceed to our next discussion, do you want to sing? I know some of you is a singer, right? Especially you, Amelia. You want to be a singer someday, right? So now, we will going to sing the Watermelon song. I know, this is a solid figure song, but using the Watermelon song. So are you ready to know the lyrics of the song? This is the song of solid figures, and you will going to apply the tone of watermelon. So it should be like this. To and come, pyramid, silent and present, solid. Did you get the song, guys? Okay, very good. So now let's do this together. To and come, pyramid, silent and present, solid. Do it again, louder. Cube and cone, pyramid, faster, pyramid, silent and present, solid. Very good. So, did you enjoy the song? Okay, very good. Since you enjoy the song, we will have a game or an activity. So this activity is what we call "Tell Me What's in the Magic Box." So this is the magic box. So all you need to do is to identify what's inside the magic box. So are you ready? Okay, since you're ready, let's start with the first object. What is this? Yes, that's right. It is a Rubik's Cube. Another object. What is this? This is a Lucky Me instance, we will going to discuss it. You will going to discuss it. We're going to discuss it in a way that you will going to understand. So, first is the solid figures. A solid figures is a three-dimensional object that has a length, a width, and a height. Moreover, a solid figures has its own parts. The faces, the vertices or the vertex, and last but not the least, the edges. So there are many examples of solid figures that we can see. Example, in this room, one of the examples is this laptop, the projector, the blackboard, the stand, and many more. There are many examples of solid figures. And the solid figures have its own parts. As you can see in the screen, these are the parts of the solid figures. Example, in this class. Since there are three parts of solid figures, let's discuss it. The first part, the face. The face is a flat surface of an object. Just like this, in this screen, in this class. The face is this one, the face of that object. Let's say in the Rubik's Cube. The face is this one, the face of this object. It is the flat surface. When you see the edge, it is the line segment between the faces. As you can see in the arrow, this is the edge. The line or the face meet. Faces meet. This is example, this cube. This is the edge, sa kilid lang ng Rubik's Cube. And there are many edges that we can see in this cube or in this solid shape. Like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Or 11 and 12. There are 12 edges that I can see in this box. On the other hand, when you see vertex, it is the line segment between where or two faces meet. As you can see in the screen, this is the vertex. This is where two faces meet the point. Example, in this Rubik's Cube. This is the vertex. The point. This is where the vertex found. Again, what are the three parts of solid figures? The face, the edge, and the vertex. So now, to further understand our lesson for today, have you noticed the song that we had a minutes ago about the tone of watermelon, the solid figures? Because the song is connected to our topic for today. Those are the solid figures. So can you give me the different parts of solid figures that is mentioned to the song? Okay, I'm going to sing it again. Cube and cone, pyramid, cylinder and prism. That's right, those are the different kinds of solid figures. So now, do you want to know what are the faces, the vertex, the edges of every different kinds of a solid shape? Let's find out. First is this object. Yes, what do you think is this object? It is a cube. And one of the examples of a cube is this Rubik's Cube, right? We've seen this in the magic box. A Rubik's Cube and a cube or a cube is one of the examples of solid figures. So based on the parts of solid figures, how many faces, edges, and vertices can be found in a Rubik's Cube? Yes, Dorian? Okay, that's right. The cube has 6 faces, 8 vertices, and 12 edges. So teacher, why is there are 6 faces in a Rubik's Cube? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's how it took count to measure the faces, the vertex, and the edges of an object. So did you get it? The cube, the first kind of solid figure. Okay, let's proceed. So second, what is this object? Can you identify what is an object? Yes, that's right. It is the pyramid. So one of the examples of pyramid is the famous pyramid in Egypt. So a pyramid, what do you think? How many faces, edges, and vertices of a pyramid have? Yes, Christine. Yes, that's right. The pyramid is a solid figure that has 5 faces, 5 edges, 5 vertices, and 8 edges. So let's count. Why it's 5? Why it's 5 faces? 1, 2, 3, 4, and down part 5. And why have 5 vertices? The upper part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is the pyramid. So the figures that has 5 faces, 5 vertices, and 8 edges. So are we clear in a pyramid class? Do you have a question? So next is this object. Have you identified this object? Or can you find in the magic box what's example in this object? Yes, that's right. This is the pencil case. Or this is what we call the rectangular prism. This is the rectangular prism. How many faces or edges or vertices in a rectangular figures? What do you think? Yes, Darian. Very good. A rectangular prism is a solid figure that has 6 faces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sa likod, and 6. And 7 vertices and 12 edges. So one of the example of rectangular prism aside from pencil case, what do you think? What are the other examples of it? Yes, that's right. The refrigerator, the shoe boxes, the books, and also this blackboard. As you can see, this blackboard is considered as a rectangular prism because it's rectangle is because it is rectangular. So rectangular prism has 6 faces. So is it clear the rectangular prism? Okay, since none, let's proceed to the 4 different kinds of solid figures. Can you identify this object? No? Are you familiar with this object? Yes, Jacob. That's right. This object is what we call a cylinder. So based on the magic box, what do you think? What do you think is this object? That's right. This example is example of a cylinder. Why cylinder? Why it's considered cylinder? Because this can has a two circular bases. There are 2 circular bases and 1 or sides. And the cylinder is a solid figures that has 1 faces. There is no vertices and 2 edges and 2 bases. So teacher, why there is 2 bases? Because as you can see in this example in the Lucky 7 time, This is what we call the first base, the upper part, and the last is the down part, the last base. So in other words, a cylinder is a solid figure that has one faces, two edges, and two base. So another example of cylinder are the Sudakan, the Springles, or the cup, and another example is yes, that's right, the test tube. So are we clear? Did you understand the cylinder, class? Okay, since you understand, let's proceed to the next part, next kinds. What do you think is this? What do you think of this object? Are this familiar? Because this object is look like a pyramid, right? But the differences between the pyramid and the cone and the cone, because this is a cone. The differences between the pyramid and the cone. A pyramid has a circular flat base. This is a circular flat base. If the pyramid don't have a circular flat base, well, in the cone there is a circular flat base, and this is one of the example of circular base of the cone is the carrot, because the carrot has also a circular base. So aside from carrot, one of the examples of a cone is the ice cream, right? The ice cream, the cone of the ice cream, no, the cone of the ice cream. And then you're holding an ice cream, for example, the ice cream of cornetto, you're holding cornetto. You're holding a cornetto is what we call a cone. So a cone is a solid figures that has two faces, this one, two faces, and one apex. So teacher, what is an apex? Next question. So apex is the highest point of an object. This is what we call the apex. But on the screen, this is what we call the apex, the highest point of an object. And the edges is the line segments that we can see. So cone is a solid figures that has two faces, one apex, and one edges. So are we clear? Okay, very good. So now let's proceed to the last but not the least kinds of solid figures is this sphere. So one of the examples of sphere in the magic block is this small ball. Teacher, why is there no vertices and edges that we can find in the sphere? Simple, class. Because a sphere is a circular. Is it a circular? Where all the points are equal, meaning there is no vertices, edges that we can see in a ball. So that is what I call a sphere. So another example, can you give me an example of another example of sphere? Yes? Christine? That's right, one of the examples are the moon, ball of basketball, the volleyball, and also another example, the marbles or the glue. So those are the example of sphere. And among the different kinds of solid figures, only the sphere only have one faces. So did you understand the 6 different kinds of solid figures? Again, what are those? Cube, cone, pyramid, cylinder, prism, and the last one, the sphere. So again, what are the 3 parts of solid figures? Yes? Warren? That's right. The faces, the vertex, and the edges. Now, look around you, class. Look around you and have you noticed that there are many solid figures that we can see in our surroundings? And I hope from now on, class, that we should appreciate the beauty of solid figures and utilize it in a proper way. Let us reminded that we need to take care of our environment by using the reducing, reusing, and recycling. Because these solid figures can be useful and be harmful. We can see a lot of solid figures in our surrounding. And these solid figures of solid, it can be used at school or everything. But it can be harmful to our health. So as a teacher here, I want to take you a reminder that we should care our mother nature. We should brew this solid figures. Hindi na natin magamit ng solid figures. We should throw it in a proper disposal, proper waste disposal, proper in a garbage can. And of course, apart from that, let us develop the value of eco-friendly. Because we need to nurture our nature. Yes, we have a lot of solid figures that we can see in our surrounding. But of course, don't forget, class, that we should take care of these solid figures. Because these solid figures can also harmful to our environment. So are we clear? Do you have any clarification or questions about our topic of solid figures? Okay, since none, let's measure how far you understand our topic. But today, we'll have a group. We'll have a performance group. Since I already gave you a members, a group list yesterday, same group lang kahapon. You will be grouped as same group lang. For group, right? Kahapon, first group, second group, third group, and fourth group. So same group lang kahapon. So what all you need to do is to draw or create a community where all the members are involved in solid figures. Just like this, a house. If you're building a house, the roof is considered a triangle prism. So that's what you're going to do. I know that you bring your art materials because later on you will have an art class. So why not will you use it, right? So I have here a rubrics to grade your output. I'll give you 8 minutes to create a community or draw a community. First is the required elements, the creativity. 5 points for creativity, 5 points for the graphic relevance, 5 points for attractiveness, and 5 points for effort, with a total points of 25 points. So are you all ready? I'll give you 8 minutes, huh? Okay, you may start. So are you done? Only go first. None? Okay, finish. Finish or not finish? Kindly class, pass your output to the front and don't forget to write the member of your group. So again, back to your seat, and now we'll have an individual assessment. Of course, hindi na siya group, so don't share your answer. So this is the direction. Write the number of the faces, ages, and vertices of each solid figure to complete the table. Write your answer in one half sheet of paper. So are we clear in the direction? Is that clear? Okay, give me now. Start. I'll give you 5 minutes since it's easy lang naman because I already discussed it. If you listen it carefully, you will answer it right away. But it's easy. Okay, you may now start. Okay, done? Can you pass it to the front? Okay, thank you. So now, class, did you enjoy our lesson for today about solid figures? Did you our lesson for today about solid figures. Okay, since you enjoy, is there any clarification? Well, if you have clarification, you can ask me anytime, okay? So now I'm requesting everyone to stand up because since I started